Hashtag cold exposure and mental resilience. The protocol that rewires your brain. Hook. What if the thing that could completely change your mental toughness, your focus, and your ability to handle stress was something most people run away from every single morning? I'm talking about cold water. And I know what you're thinking. No way, not a chance. But stay with me for the next 10 minutes, because the science behind this is genuinely going to surprise you. Why this matters? Here's the truth. Most of us are living in what I call a comfort trap. We wake up, we take a warm shower, we sit in a heated car, we eat food that's always available, and we never once ask our body or our mind to do anything hard before noon. And the problem with that? Your brain starts to associate discomfort with danger. Every time something stressful comes up at work, in your relationships, in your life, your nervous system panics because it hasn't been trained to stay calm under pressure. Cold exposure changes that. Not because it's trendy, not because Joe Rogan talks about it on his podcast, although he does a lot, but because it literally rewires the way your brain responds to stress. And once you understand the mechanism, you won't be able to ignore it. This isn't about being tough for the sake of being tough. This is about building a real, biological foundation for mental resilience that carries over into every single area of your life. The science. Let's talk about what's actually happening in your body when you step into cold water. Study number 1. Researchers at the University of Osnabrück in Germany looked at what happens to the brain during cold water immersion. What they found was remarkable. Cold exposure triggers a massive release of norepinephrine, sometimes called noradrenaline, in the brain. We're talking about a 200 to 300% increase. Now, why does that matter? Norepinephrine is the neurotransmitter responsible for focus, attention, and mood regulation. It's the same chemical that many ADHD medications are designed to increase. And you can get a significant boost of it just by getting into cold water for a few minutes. More norepinephrine means sharper thinking, better mood, and a stronger ability to direct your attention. That's not a small thing. That's a game changer for your daily performance. Study number 2. This one comes from a study published in the journal Medical Hypotheses, and it looked at cold showers as a potential treatment for depression. The researchers found that brief cold exposure activates the sympathetic nervous system and increases the release of beta endorphins, which are your body's natural mood elevators. Participants who took cold showers reported significant reductions in depressive symptoms over time. Now, I'm not saying cold showers replace therapy or medication. Please don't hear that. But what this tells us is that cold exposure has a real, measurable impact on your emotional state. It's not just a feeling, it's chemistry. Study number 3. This one is about stress adaptation, and it's probably the most important one for mental resilience. Research on hormesis, which is the concept that controlled doses of stress make you stronger, shows that repeated cold exposure trains your body to have a more measured response to stress over time. Here's the simple version. The first time you get into cold water, your body freaks out. Heart rate spikes. You gasp. Your brain screams at you to get out. But if you do it consistently, something fascinating happens. Your body learns to regulate that response faster and more efficiently. Your heart rate still goes up, but you recover quicker. The panic response gets smaller. And here's the critical part. That adaptation doesn't just stay in the shower. It transfers. When you face a stressful situation at work, when someone cuts you off in traffic, when you get bad news, your nervous system now has a reference point for staying calm under pressure. You've literally practiced it every single morning. That's what Joe Rogan talks about when he says the cold teaches you that you can do hard things. And the science backs that up completely. The protocol. Okay, so let's get practical. Here's the exact protocol you can start tomorrow morning. Step 1. Start with contrast showers. If you've never done cold exposure before, don't jump straight into an ice bath. That's how people quit on day 1. Instead, finish your normal warm shower. Then turn the water to cold for the last 30 seconds. That's it. Just 30 seconds. Do this every day for the first week. Get comfortable with the discomfort. Learn to control your breathing when the cold hits. Step 2. Extend the time. Week 2, go to 60 seconds of cold at the end of your shower. Week 3, go to 2 minutes. By week 4, you're doing 2 to 3 minutes of cold water at the end of every shower, and your body is already adapting. Step 3, focus on your breathing. This is the most important part of the whole protocol, and most people skip it. When cold water hits you, Your body's first reaction is to gasp and breathe fast and shallow. That's your stress response activating. Your job is to override it. Take slow, controlled breaths. Breathe in through your nose for 4 counts. Out through your mouth for 4 counts. Keep doing this for the entire cold exposure. Why? Because you're training your nervous system in real time. You're teaching your brain that even when something uncomfortable is happening, you can stay in control. That's the mental rep. That's the actual work. Step 4. Progress to cold immersion if you want to go deeper. Once you're comfortable with cold showers, you can move to cold baths, or if you have access, a cold plunge. The research suggests that water temperature between 50 and 59 degrees Fahrenheit, that's about 10 to 15 degrees Celsius, for 11 to 15 minutes per week total, is enough to get significant benefits. You can split that up however you want. 3 sessions of 4 minutes. 5 sessions of 3 minutes. Whatever fits your life. Step 5. Do it in the morning. Timing matters. Cold exposure in the morning gives you that norepinephrine boost right when you need it. It sets the tone for your entire day. You've already done one hard thing before most people have even opened their eyes. That feeling of, I already won this morning, is powerful. Don't underestimate it. Common mistakes. Let me save you some frustration by telling you the mistakes people make when they start this protocol. Mistake number 1, going too hard too fast. I see this all the time. Someone watches a video, gets fired up, fills a bathtub with ice on day 1, lasts 45 seconds, hates the experience, and never does it again. Build the habit first. The intensity comes later. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Mistake number 2, breathing wrong. If you're gasping and panicking through your cold exposure, you're missing the entire point. The mental training happens when you learn to breathe through it. If you're not focusing on your breath, you're just taking a cold shower. You're not building resilience. Mistake number 3, doing it inconsistently. The adaptation we talked about, the one where your stress response gets smaller and more controlled, that only happens with repeated exposure over time. Doing it 3 times and then stopping for 2 weeks doesn't build the neural pathways you're looking for. Treat it like going to the gym. You wouldn't expect to get stronger from one workout. Same logic applies here. Mistake number 4, doing it right before bed. Cold exposure is stimulating. It raises your heart rate and increases alertness. Doing it late at night can mess with your sleep. Keep it to mornings or early afternoon. Mistake number 5, ignoring safety. If you have heart conditions, high blood pressure, or any cardiovascular issues, please talk to your doctor before starting cold exposure. This protocol is powerful, but it's not for everyone without medical clearance. Be smart about it. Closing. Here's the big picture. Mental resilience isn't something you're born with or not. It's something you build. And the most effective way to build it is to put yourself in controlled, uncomfortable situations regularly and practice staying calm. Cold exposure is one of the most efficient tools we have for doing exactly that. It's free. It's accessible. It takes less than 5 minutes a day, and the science is clear that it works. You're not just taking a cold shower. You're training your nervous system. You're increasing your norepinephrine. You're proving to your brain, every single morning, that you can do hard things. And that proof, it compounds. Day after day, week after week, it builds into something real. A version of you that doesn't panic as fast, doesn't quit as easy, and doesn't need everything to be comfortable in order to perform. That's the version of you that's capable of everything else you're working toward. So here's what I want you to do. Start tomorrow. Just 30 seconds of cold at the end of your shower. Control your breathing. That's it. That's the whole assignment for day 1. And if you're serious about trying this, comment protocol down below. I want to see how many of you are actually going to do this. And if you've already been doing cold exposure, tell me how it's changed things for you. I read every comment. If you found this useful, share it with one person who needs to hear it. And I'll see you in the next one. End of script. Remember, small consistent actions compound over time. Comment protocol if you're going to try this today. If this video helped you, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. See you in the next one.